Hello, welcome everybody. Good morning, afternoon, and evening. Hope everyone is doing well tonight. As you can see, we got a whole clusterfuck of games over here, but we're gonna make do. Hey, welcome Badman. Hey, Hot Soup. Hey, Dirty Shristana. Hey, Pixie Misa. Welcome, Sal Cavallini. Hey, Minerva. Nice to have you all. Here, I better start Granblue going, because it's basically like a big egg timer, right? I'm not doing like terrible with honors this Guild War. Like, there was a time where 187 million was like a decent amount. Now it's kind of piddly, but I hear the numbers for here, let's get into Master Duel first. I hear the numbers for like participation for Guild War are down this time. Oh, 2.5 gigs of data. That's fine, we got other games to play. We doing viewer duels. I wasn't thinking about viewer duels when I was, but I mean, I guess we could if anyone wanted to duel, really. Because I was just gonna do ladder as like, you know, playing multiple games at once. I was just gonna ladder on both, but I mean, it wouldn't be much different if I was playing viewer on one and ladder on the other, I guess. Functionally the same, still playing 2 games with Granblue on the side. Lurking in the back because we got some cleaning. Oh yeah, that's perfectly fine. I do that a lot too. I'll put on streams in the kitchen and I'll just let them go while I kind of move around and do stuff, or I'll have I'll have my phone in my pocket playing a stream, and I'll be sort of following along because I'll just be listening to the streamer, you know. In cases where you're more interested in just hanging out with the streamer than checking out the games, I know those are cases, but I am glad to have everybody in whatever capacity that you're willing to come by. So even if you lurk, I'm still happy that you make number go up on the viewer count, and also, I don't know, just yeah, the support is still appreciated and felt. So I really love like, there's a reason I muted Magic and the only music playing is Master Duel, because I think of the 3, like, it's a toss-up between Granblue and Master Duel, which one has the better music. I would actually go for so far as to say Master Duel's music like goes toe-to-toe with like Granblue level of like music, like just in like, there's sure far less of it, and like, but at the same time, like, it's just the ability of it to emotionally move me is like top, like S class. Granblue definitely has a lot of banger tracks though, so I can't really say Master Duel is better per se, but I would definitely go so far as to say that, like, you know, I would say Master Duel is a contender there for best game soundtrack in between those. Oh, I wouldn't say necessarily of all time. I would have a hard time picking of all times just in general. But I have my personal favorites, and yeah, Master Duel just has a really good soundtrack. MTG Arena, they are not so great. It's kind of boring, honestly. It doesn't really get the blood pumping. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like that relaxed, kind of tricky music. It's kind of like how the music is. It's kind of like a more subdued version of how the music is when you're not, before you've played a boss card in Yu-Gi-Oh, you know, because the music doesn't really like pick up ever in MTG because there's no reaction music. Like, you don't play a card and like the music changes. Like, there's nothing like that in MTG Arena. So yeah, their sound design sucks compared to Yu-Gi-Oh. Like I think music and sound design is very important, and like MTG Arena really like sucks ass there. Like, it's really, Arena is mainly there, like, if you want the gameplay. Additional deck slots. Wow, they're selling additional deck slots. When they come out, Mamonaka. Hey, they look cool. They look like a cool group. Visas Starfrost. I'm still a fan of my icon. Honestly, part of me wants to switch to Water Enchantress, but hold on. I need to get MTG Arena on my screen. Let me see if I can't... No. Let me take this off full screen. Let me put this over here. Alright. So now... Okay, this should be all set. I have MTG Arena on my left screen, Yu-Gi-Oh on my middle screen, and Granblue on my right with like my stream stuff and chat and whatnot. And people will say like, oh, what are you gonna do with 4 screens if you got a 4th screen? I'm like, man, are you kidding? I have problems fitting everything on 3 screens sometimes. Like, I definitely like use my screens like a lot. Like I still have more, like if I had a 4th screen right now, I would put up my my YouTube stats page that monitors my active like YouTube stuff. Hey, welcome Dreaded Fate. Hilariously enough, I'm doing cleaning in the kitchen too. Well, I mean, kitchen's pretty commonplace to like I do, like the majority of my cleaning is done in the kitchen, I think, and like, I mean, after stream, I'll be doing some cleaning in the kitchen before going to bed, as well. So, Snugs together, Sean. There's music, and that's all you can say. Yeah. Hey, Vsauce, Starfrost here. Do you have a different type and attribute from me? What? I don't know that reference. In case you didn't see it, Celica Emily mentioned something about a team battle mode in Master Duel. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Isn't it like you join like how does it work exactly? I heard it's like you're not actually playing in the same game. Like oh, that's cool. So you can have the different... Wait. Do they have... Come on, they chickened out. Like, what? Where's the whatchamacallit? Where's the ritual monster player? Why isn't there a ritual monster player? Come on. What's the deal here? Also, you designed your team name by picking any card out of the database, so you can have your team named People Running About. Oh man, there's probably a ton of people that pick like fucking Evil Twin GG Easy, huh? That's kind of neat. I like that. There's probably other but that's the first one that I would think. I mean, that's probably a common one. I bet you there's like a million GGEZs. But I am I guess it fits cuz I am a VTuber, so wait, so you just create a team and then what happens? Okay. Team information. So what's the initial feedback on, like, this has been out for like a day, right? Opposing team can only be randos. You can't team versus specific people. Really? So team is like its own battle mode with like... Okay. When you invite friends, do you have to, whatchamacallit? There's no way to invite just people, so I'm gonna have to just add people. I don't think that's a problem. It's not like we have a lot of people anyway. And like, there's not gonna be so many people that my friends list. I think the friends list, right, is gonna be... Hold on. How do I... Can I go back from... Hold on. I need to poke Granblue. Would you say you're more introverted or extroverted? I used to be more extroverted, but then I became more introverted as I got older. I was pretty extroverted when I was in like high school. I started off more introverted, and then in high school I kind of like opened up and became more of a social butterfly, and I kind of stayed that way until I left grad school. And then after grad school I kind of went back into the kind of more introverted side of things and turned inward and stuff, you know. Went off with Misha and stuff. So you can't, it looks like you can't exit the screen. Invite, so you have to, okay. So if you're gonna go to that screen, you have to be basically ready. Okay, how is it? Is it cool? Oh wait, you can just provide a code? Are people thinking it's cool? Let's see, create a team. We're not doing anything on the MTG side of things. Let's see. What did I mark as this game being? I marked it as a Master Duel stream because I figured that would be the most popular of the three. Okay, so... So if I wanted to, wait, I can just provide a code. Copy team ID. I feel like I need to like stretch my neck a little bit. Hold on. So how do you join a team? So this is if you're like leading a team, but if you're joining a team, how do you join a team? Looks like we're back. It wasn't too much. Oh jeez. Calm down. This is just a random act of whatever. It's not because I'm overtaxing it. Granblue takes up nothing, and then like Magic Arena ain't shit, and Yu-Gi-Oh is sweet, but like, you know, it's still not gonna be that much on me, I don't think. But hey, we're back. I was a little worried there. I thought I might have lost internet for a short while. It didn't look like I lost internet. It just looked like everything on my computer disabled for a second. Cause unless I did lose internet, cause I couldn't tell. Like on my phone, I didn't like disconnect from. Well, I don't know if I could tell. Because it wouldn't necessarily disconnect me from the Wi-Fi, I guess, if... Well, whatever. See, it confused me because I wanted to join a team. Oh shit. So wait, so you put the team ID in the upper right over here? Hold on, I just realized like there's a little bit of the overlap in here is not perfect. It's kind of hard to get these screens. Hold on a second. Why is it showing the top of the window there? Let me fix this a little bit to make it a little neater. I don't know how to just drag it. I have to... Okay, that should be good. But yeah, Master Duel just has the superior music, like, easily. I think this is good. This is close enough. Man, look at this. Look at this. Look at how much freaking wild cards I have. Wait, why isn't it? What the heck? Hold on. I just realized that the MTG Arena is a frozen screen. I don't know why it's frozen. It's probably because Sorry, we're having a little bit of technical difficulties. Let's revive here. It's frozen because you hurt its feelings. I mean, it could very well be true. I was kind of bad talking it, but... Sorry, let me mess around with this a little more. I'm gonna cut over here real quick. As I fiddle with this. Man, this is confounding. I did not have this problem before. And I mean, I think it's possible I think it's possible that going offline there like fucked things up. Cause it's frozen on the screen, so it obviously was working for a little while, but then it just stopped working. I'm not sure at what point it stopped working. I wasn't paying enough attention to notice that the thing stopped animating because it was just on this screen. Have I played since the recent quality of life? No, I have not. Did you restart the client? Yeah, I might have to restart. Let's Okay, now it's just showing like a screenshot of... I feel like this might be my OBS being weird. You know what, cause now it's like displaying... Wait, now it's displaying. Oh wait, it's not refreshing. Oh wait, there it is. Is it working? What the heck? No, I thought it was working, and then no, it's pretending like it's working because I saw the cursor, but then the thing didn't pop. Well, wait. Okay, I see the cursor, but it's fake because I can actually click buttons, but it's not doing anything on the OBS screen. OBS, It's also because like I have to capture MTG Arena using like window capture and not it's OBS things. I can't use game capture because MTG Arena sucks, and I don't know, didn't sign the game thing to qualify it as a game in the... Oh shit, there we go. I guess now it works. I just see you're wrong. You're wrong, Tristana. I had to insult it more. Yeah, you shitty game. That's right. You better work. You better start working. Fuck you, MTG. Damn, I'm never gonna get sponsorship from MTG at this rate. I'm totally just ruining my any and all future chances. On Twitch, people would redeem channel points to get talked down to like this. Man, people just like will pay points, and I don't know, there's part of me that kind of likes that idea and thinks that all of that stuff is kind of fun, but then like another part of me that's just like, I don't want to do that shit. That shit is fucking I don't know. I feel like if I had to use Twitch, I'd probably get used to it, but like I like being on YouTube, honestly. Wizard of Coast now blacklisted me permanently. Oh man. Oh no, now I'm gonna have to just play Yu-Gi-Oh. Damn. What a shame. I'm gonna shed 0.5 tiers. I don't even know what's going on in MTG, honestly. Like, I haven't touched MTG in forever. There's cube drafting, that's cool. This is actually kind of neat. They have, I like cubes. I don't get to play cubes that often, so the fact that there's a cube draft is kind of neat. Although that does mean that the rewards are fucking ass though. You get like, you only break even at the 5 win point. That's kind of brutal. I mean, 4 wins is 3,000, but still, that's like cubes. Cubes are basically like pre-built large collections of cards that people assemble and then draft out of. They're like big stacks of cards, like talking about like cubes will fill like entire like long boxes of like card, you know, long card boxes will, like one cube will take up an entire long card box, or multiple actually. I think it's usually multiple, because the thing is that people make them large enough so it's varied, and they try to balance it around certain things or like themes or stuff. See, like view card pool. See, like it has a specific card pool that you can look at. So you know in advance. You can know in advance what's possible to come up. And then yeah, you just draft it, and drafting is like my favorite thing about MTG, and is the one thing that will keep me coming back to MTG, because nothing else has really except for drafting and sealed play, because it's just a lot of fun to be able to just slap some money down and be like, I'm gonna play some serious, you know, MTG and do it, and you don't have to bring anything but your draft kit or nothing if you're just online, you know, as opposed to constructed where you have to actually like build a deck and get in the meta. I like just being able to just jump in there and jump into the fray, you know. It's basically like playing a roguelite. Drafting is like the roguelite experience of TCGs, basically. That's essentially what it is, and that's why I like it. It's like, it's most similar to a roguelite. It's a self-contained tournament that usually takes about, you usually play about like what, like 3, because you play best of 3 between people. And yeah. Like each person plays best of 3, and then so you'll play at least 6 games usually, if not more. Although in online, since it's best of 1, you'll play at least 3 games if you lose 3, or up to 9 games I think you can play, because you can get up to a 6 win 3 loss, or 7 win 2 loss is the most you can go. So you can play up to 9 games in one. So it's pretty nice. In that aspect. But I like online, like or not online. I like real life drafts. They're a lot of fun. In the chromatic cube, not only are the decks splashy, but the colors are too. Be prepared to draft cards that require more colors, more mana, and more deck building prowess as you make epic big mana plays. Oh man, see, it would be really hard for me to draft while also playing Yu-Gi-Oh. So I'm not going to I'm not gonna do the drafting part while also playing Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm gonna focus on the draft. If I do a draft, because the other option is I build a deck, and honestly I could build a deck because I have like a metric fuck ton of wild cards. Like here, let me show you. I have this many wild cards. So to give you an idea, like in MTG Arena, mythic rares and rares are like the most important rarity. Rare is actually kind of as much, if not more important than mythic rare, because you'll usually be using more rares than you are mythic rares, because mythic rares are not used as heavily as URs are in MTG Arena. They're a little bit more... They save mythic rares for specific big type effects that you usually don't have much of in a single deck. So you don't have as many mythic rares, but in contrast, you do have way more rares. So rare is, so you can kind of think of it as in MTG Arena, like if comparing it to Yu-Gi-Oh, like Yu-Gi-Oh's UR is split up between Arena's mythic rare and rare, while the SR is more like also rare. So rares are so the R slot is actually more coveted than the mythic rare slot in MTG Arena, because you usually end up running short of rares, or so I hear. I wouldn't know because I have fucking shit ton of these. Like, put it in perspective, this is like 2100 UR dust or more, you know, like 2100, yeah, 2190 UR dust essentially. Like, I can make like so many decks, like if I just wanted to, like not so easy. I can net deck anything I want. Like, I can just look up like Magic the Gathering Arena stupid deck. Put me in coach. What does that mean? Put you in coach. The thing is that I don't have to spend money anymore. Like, I've won enough from drafting that like I don't, like, I have so many wild cards. Like, if I want to play constructed in MTG Arena, I can just play for free forever, basically, because I'll never run out. Because I just keep getting more from drafting, and then I don't play enough constructed. And like, I wish there was a function like in Granblue where you can trade EMPs, where like if I could trade, man, if you could trade wild cards from MTG Arena to Yu-Gi-Oh, oh my god, I would fucking liquidate this shit in Arena so fast. You kidding me? Oh my god, like, can you imagine just giving 2100 UR dust in Yu-Gi-Oh? Like holy shit, I would make like fucking 50 decks. Like they would have to give me more deck slots then. Meanwhile, like in MTG Arena, I'm like, 73 mythic rare wild cards. Wow, I don't know. I should take Magic more seriously. I've been kind of disillusioned with it lately. Let's build an arena deck. Let's see, MTG Arena Standard. Now let's play fucking. Why do we have to limit ourselves to standard when we're fucking making all the cards from scratch? Let's do fucking constructed. Let me look up MTG Arena constructed formats. Let's go for the fucking most overpowered one, which is not going to be very powerful compared to I realize the screen's in front of me. Hold on. Let's there we go. Artisan, constructed where all cards must be common or uncommon. Alchemy, cards with standard plus rebalance versions. Fuck that shit. Ugh. Deck around. They have like an alchemy mode. Like, they have cards that like only exist in this card game, which kind of give it more of a Hearthstone flair, which I don't like, because it adds randomness and stupid effects. Let me see. Brawl? Okay, that's the thing that's like... what is it? EDH. Okay, historic. Historic's what we want, yeah. So we're gonna look for the most busted historic deck. Let's see, top tier. Let's see, is it Wizards, Mono Green Elves, Mono Red Aggro, Azorius Affinity, ooh, Azorius Aura, Celestial, Azorius Control, Mono Red Goblins. What's Is It Wizard look like? Alright, we're building Is It Wizards. Let's see how hard it is for me to build this deck. These are all draft decks that I saved. Okay, select format. Historic. Hold on, I can just copy this deck. How do I input a deck? Oh, import. All right, here we go. Let's see. So we're sideboard one. Let's see how much it would cost to craft all. 4 common, 15 uncommon, 14 rare. Okay. Finish deck. So yeah, we still have 141 rare, 73. Oh, it's dead. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. My internet might be kind of weird tonight, so we might be having some issues. I don't think it's because I'm on like multiple things at once. It should be fine, honestly, but yeah, anyway, so I made the deck. Let's see. Let's go to ranked. Best of 1, historic rank. Imported deck. What's a joke? It's very funny recalling when you transition from MTG. Your keyboard sounds majestic. Oh, sorry, I'm catching up. Thank you. Yeah, I have a cherry blue switches, so I have the extra clicky switches. I like them. I like the tactile sensation, so, and they don't bother me when I type, so I've been enjoying them so far, and people seem to like them generally, so I get a lot of positive comments on my keyboard. Having been having drops in my streams lately? Maybe a little bit here and there, yeah. Some nights it's worse than others, but well, I mean, it only happens like some nights, and then other times is fine the whole time. I think I stream so much that like even if it feels like it happens somewhat often, it honestly doesn't really happen that often in the grand scheme of things, because like, you know, I feel like most streams are fine. Oh, the stream dying because of all the games, that was a joke. How am I supposed to tell that was a joke? Like, it could be all the games. I mean, some people would say it's all the games, and actually mean that. Like, that's dumb shit like parents would say, or I don't know. Like, if you look at the TV too long, your eyes will go out and shit. Anyway, so we made a deck. We'll put Arena back here. I think for now I'm going to play a little bit of ladder, because doing like the team. Well, did they change the icon, or is that just the icon of bronze? Oh, I guess I just got knocked all the way down to bronze because I haven't been playing. Whoops. That's fine. It's gonna be kind of easy to climb at least to silver. It should be, but wow, bronze is just like a rookie is a bunny, and then bronze is a wasp. I'm in gold, so climbing is hard. Yeah, I found it not too bad until like late platinum, and well, diamond is when it really started getting like annoying. But Flowanderies, I have Flowanderies. I don't have a good Flowanderies build though, cause I haven't modified it since they released the magnificent map. I guess we can just use this, huh? There was something about the other deck that I liked. Alright, let's try it. I'm gonna queue up on both at the same time. Watch I not get a game in Arena, that'd be funny. I don't know how popular Historic is, so I could wait a while to play. It's possible. I don't know. I don't know how long it typically takes to get a game in MTG Arena. Oh, there we go. Alright, on this side, 3. I don't know what the cards in my left deck do, cause I just made the deck. Let's see. Waiting on my opponent in Master Duel. Intensity, what? Prowess. Non-common damage to a creature. Okay. I think this is good. I don't know what I'm waiting on with the opponent. Okay. Alright, it's finally our turn over here. Let's play Leela. Okay. going on in MTG? Let's see. Oh, Granblue is okay. Let's start with getting Salamangreat. I don't know what I'm waiting on in. Let's go over here. Requeue. Alright, we'll pay 2 life. Summon Kisa Kill. Okay, queue up Granblue. We'll attack over here. Well, Parallel Exceed. They're just... Okay, let's see. I should have Reckless Charged, No, not yet. Okay, gotta hurry up. Let's summon Baguska. Okay, what's this Dragon Rage Chandler do? It's just a 1/1. Okay, oh damn, I should have played that. Oh wait, okay, now I gotta summon Leela. Let's Reckless Charge while this is going. Okay, now let's summon... Okay, what's this do? Okay, we'll just... I'll attack on MTG Arena. Oh my god, this is so much stuff going on! Ah! Okay, we gotta... summon Trouble Sunny. Let's... 2... Oh, I should have played that before. Okay, let's draw that. Alright, a secret password, Alright, we can finally end the turn and we don't... in Arena, or in Yu-Gi-Oh! Was this bad the first time? I think it was... I'm not sure, it might have been. Okay, we're taking 6 in the air over here. Let's see. Let's blow up one of those. Let's blow up that. Mystical Space. Okay, that's fine. Let's play that. consider. Alright, let's attack. We're doing good in MTG though. And we're doing decent in Yu-Gi-Oh, I think. Okay, we got an opt over here. Okay, end phase. Hey. Okay, infinite impermanence. Hey, let's okay, let's play that. Okay. Almost ran out of time. Wait, special summon as an effect monster, but this card doesn't affect the monster. Another trap banshee, the monster will be destroyed by your opponent's into your brain. Okay. Okay, we'll send, activate. Let me think, let's play Gigantha. Pass the turn over there. I know there's some tricky stuff I can do here. Okay. Okay. Oh, we died in MTG. Okay. Okay, well, we won in Yu-Gi-Oh, so... I like how we got the end screens on all three. So suspenseful when our opponent's LP and hand size and master duel's a secret. Oh, I guess that does kind of add to it. Yeah, it's because the thing isn't slightly too big for the screen. Truly an end screen. I need to... I don't remember if I posted that I'm live, but here, I'll post that I'm live and I'll post this as a screenshot. Let's see. How do I screenshot again? Okay. Okay. But hey, we won, and now we're bronze 4. I like the dancing, let's see, what should... I kind of wanna turn on MTG Arena's music, just so you can see how freaking boring it is compared, like play a game of Yu-Gi-Oh with like the MTG music on, and just show you how freaking boring it is. That might be kind of funny. Hold on. Let me post that I am live, and also the... Shit, I didn't post that I'm live. Live with MTG Arena and Blue at the same time with Granblue on the side. Alright, let me see. Okay, I think this is good. I spent so long cleaning, but I finally just finished. Hey, congrats on finishing. If I say this next statement, am I getting bonked? I cannot answer that statement because I can't tell the future or read your intention. Hey, welcome, Juan. Must be a Brick Eyes player. I mean, it was probably just like a mundane player, because I don't... The one card that I saw from their thing didn't seem like anything exceptional, so... I mean, I'm not really, like, proud of that victory, per se. I mean, I feel like it's kind of... I feel bad that I'm, like, in bronze, because it's kind of... Feels comfortable not wearing pants when you're in your own room. Oh, I mean, that's fine. Nothing wrong with not wearing pants. I'm not wearing pants. I'm not like a pants hater per se, like some people. Like, I think Gura is like, wasn't Gura the one that's like down with pants or something? I'm not really like to that extent, but you say Granblue on the side, but it's almost as big as Yu-Gi-Oh and MTG combined. I suppose that's true. But it ended up fitting on the screen like all nice this way, so I ended up like I can make Granblue smaller, but then if I try to make Yu-Gi-Oh or MTG Arena any bigger, they're gonna start like clipping into each other, right? And I can't really like stretch them long ways without stretching them tall ways as well, or else it's just gonna make the screen stretched. I don't know if that should be something desirable. I guess I could technically just stretch the screen if I really wanted to, but I figured this is good enough. I don't know, it might be hard to see, but Gura said that in one of her streams. Yeah, I thought so. I'm supportive of it, but I like pants too. Sometimes, but Let's see. Do we want to do another one? I feel like I want to. Let me actually let me do some preparation. First, let me like read my cards in MTG Arena, so I actually know what they do without having to read them while I play. Okay, that's okay, so 3 instants. Any target. Let's see. Attacks. My caster equals the dread. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, that's really good. Cast an instant. Okay, look time. Okay. Magic decks aren't really that complicated, so. Let's see. That's the Spike Field Cave. Prowess. Caster copy. Target creature you control is base power 3. No card in your starting deck has more than one of the same mana symbol and its mana cost. Okay, and then what are these? Colorless. Okay. Unless you control 2 or fewer. Shivan Reef. Owner's Hand. Alright, I've downloaded the deck into my brain. It should be a lot more smoothly. Should go a lot more smoothly. Let's I think I want to stick to... I don't want to stick to Evil Twin because Evil Twin is like the deck that I'm most Let's queue up in MTG Arena first. Okay. Here, we'll switch the sounds. Oh wait, maybe next time. This looks like a keep. We'll pay 2 life. We'll pay that. This hand is alright. Okay, I'll play that. Effective Max C is activated. Let's call by the grave that. Let's see, I think I wanna play this and then that. Actually, Call by the Grave was probably the worst option because now I can't max see them on their turn. I just realized. I'll have to remember that so I don't. Okay, now we will. We'll add Leela, target, attack, we'll play Leela on Master Duel, damage, go to damage, activate this effect. We'll play the Dreadhorde Arcanist. We don't want to cancel our own effect. We'll get Frost. Okay, we should. Hopefully, we can take a lot of. Oh, they conceded in. Well, shit, we won. Let's. Shit, I gotta queue up for another game. Okay. Whoops. Okay. Gotta queue up in Granblue again. Activating Leela. I guess we can queue up. Like while we're running the exact same team in Master Duel. Oh yeah, it's a good team, man. Sleepy and Enyo, natural pair, and Halloween Lich is just. I really like this team. Okay, so we got Sunny. I don't think we want to do anything. Alright, let's queue up in another game in Arena. Imagine being the guy that lost MTG match. Okay. This looks like a good hand in MTG. So we're activating this before the Pathfinder can use its ability to tribute. Because we're probably playing against like Numeron or something. Alright, let's just play Identifier, end turn. Okay. Okay. In before Lava Golem. No Lava Golem. We're in a good spot right now. Okay. Let's see. I can actually do something tricky here. Let me think. Let's try not going for the big brain strat. Okay, gotta play the Arcanist while I have a chance. Thankfully, okay. Okay, we're good. What do I activate from the graveyard? Oh, the sunny effect, yeah. I probably could have like won this. Let's see. Okay. It's hard because I have to do a lot of effects, and I should probably pick a deck that's not as many effects. Okay, can't be blocked. Let's play that. Play that. Play that. Put this in play. Activate. I won't activate that. Draw a card. I will attack with that. I'll play with fire. Okay. Now we will attack with Kisakil and Lima. I feel like there's probably a big brain play that I could have done. Let's see. I am in bronze, so it's like my opponent is probably like either playing Numeron or so confused right now. Okay, let's set and reckless charge. Okay, we won an MTG again. So we've won 2 games in MTG, in this one game of Yu-Gi-Oh! No, I had normal summon that turn. I knew there was some like weird big brain trickery I could have done. I knew there was some sort of big brain trickery I could have done with like summoning and then like doing a Link summon and then turning like making a Link 3 summon and then using Kisakil or Lila's ability and then Sunny, but like that was infinite impermanence. That doesn't do anything. That does literally nothing to Sunny. Let's activate Sunny. Oh no, wait, no, it does literally everything! I was wrong! Oh, the pie is on my face, I'm so stupid. It cancels the card even when it changes zones? Wait, what am I thinking of that doesn't do that? That's fine, let's send that card to the graveyard. We're just gonna have to finish this the fun way, which is bring out the twins. This time we're gonna go with the flashy finish. Well, it's not really that flashy. We kind of have to. Let's see, and then we're at 2200. They're at 2300. Oh, here, let me. Show your LP. They're at 2300 LP. So we need to summon. Hey, welcome, Racklad. There we got Kisakil and Leela. Alright, let's see if I can climb out of bronze in both games. Alright, looks like we got a revive over here. Yep, we're gonna try out the MTG music, and you're gonna just see how freaking boring it is. Let me okay, MTG music on. Ooh, there's some boss snore. Alright, let's. MTG might be a little loud, hold on. This is a decent hand, yeah. Okay. Notice we're in the duel. There is music, you can barely hear it. It's very ambient. You mean you don't hear it? How could you not hear it? Okay, well, auto pay. Oh, we're fighting Numeron. Okay. Vague wind chime noises, right? Like, see, the music in MTG Arena is so shitty. Oh my god. Let's imperm that. Okay, let's Symmetry Sage Beatdown. Let's hope we draw land. Okay, no, we didn't draw land. That's fine, because we're gonna go in with more Symmetry Sage Beats. What does this do? Send takes a... Okay. Fairy Wind Sight, destroy as many each fairy data. I think suiciding? Okay, what's this do? Hold on, let's activate. Conjure the power 9 into your library, then shuffle. What the fuck is this bullshit in this game? Holy shit. Conjure the power 9 and put it in your deck? Are you kidding me? What the fuck is this card? What are they doing in MTG? Conjure the power 9 and... Holy shit, that makes me want to just concede out of anger. Oh my god. How annoying. Fuck you for playing that card. Fuck you. Oh, I should have scribed that down to the bottom. I need fucking lands. I'm just drawing more symmetry sages. Oh dear. We want to summon Leela first because we want to destroy that. Well, no, because we're gonna destroy it with keys. Well, we want to destroy it first, but oh my god, I'm on tilt now after that shit. Holy shit! Summon the power 9. Are you kidding me? Power 9 is just like some of the most broken cards in MTG history, but it's just absurd to just put them like... Okay, we'll play this, and... Effective Scar, Oh, no. Hey, no attacks, Nicol Bolas or Ravager, whatever. Alright, let's summon Sunny and end this. End this boring game. Hold on, let me just do this, because it's gonna be so fucking insulting to MTG that I'll probably never play the game again, honestly. Let me mute MTG, and then put back on Master Duel. Oh yeah, here we go. Hold on, we need to turn that shit up. Yeah! See, that's the real deal. You kidding me? MTG Arena. Ship up. Come on, shape up, damn it. Oh shit, I need to play over here. Reckless Charge. Arcanist. Pay this. Timeout use, I don't care. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. And then we're just gonna fucking attack. And, let's just fucking blow you up in the face. And then make this a 3-3 for no reason. And then holy shit, this happens again. And then blow you up and then you die. Okay, now the other game is done. Good job. Master Duel music's still better than the silence of the post-master game, like afterglow is still better than the MTG. Konami didn't have to go this hard with the music, but they did. They didn't have to, but they totally did, and they totally knocked it out of the park, and I give them total props for it. Like, I respect them so much. So we're bronze tier 3 in see, it takes forever to climb out of bronze in here. Like, man, that power 9, conjure the power 9. Hold on, I gotta see what other people are saying about this fucking card. Oh my god, this is so like... Yuck. Ah. I mean, it's a... now I feel like an old curmudgeon, Man, eyes always gravitate towards Meowth at the bottom. I'm glad people like Meowth. Man, I'm kind of tired. I need a minute. It's kind of hard to play like multiple games at once when they have separate timers and they're both like they're both have separate timers and they both don't consider the other timer when what do I want to get this? Let's see, we're at 2,000. So I should at least get to 250 million honors so I can get this gold moon, because the gold moon is like valuable enough that it's like worthwhile. I like accepting all the rewards at the end, so I'll probably accept them at the end of the night. So our goal in Granblue is to get to 250 million honors. We're doing this entirely through NM150, so we're like totally like we're doing NM150 and we're playing Lumberjack, so we're totally playing like it's fucking like a year and a half ago. I don't remember, like it's, I mean they're constantly like updating things, but like NM200 is newish, and then NM150 was already kind of newish at some point, like, but I forget when they added NM150. Man, I don't know how I feel about that Conjure the Power 9 shit. That just sounds stupid. Like, I guess it's not as offensive as it could be, because it's not like, I guess there isn't, well, it still adds, it's still like a dumb random element in the sense that it adds them to your deck, and still, I hate cards that can't be like, see, that's a card that can't exist in real life, obviously. You're not gonna make a card that's just Conjure the Power 9 and put in your deck. There's no such thing as Conjure in regular MTG, because you can't just make cards out of thin air and put them in your deck. But you can in online games, so... Discover keyword. It basically creates cards and puts them in your deck. Which is not exceptional in Hearthstone, I think, but is exceptional MTG, because I mean it's a paper card game. You know, you don't have like you don't have cards that make cards and put them in your deck, like actual cards, right? That's just something that you don't see in paper card games because of the physical limitations of a paper card game. But like MTG Alchemy is like MTG's experimentation into online only effects, like cards that have effects that could only really work online because they keep track of stuff permanently across multiple zones, or you know, they require like stuff that like is too inconvenient to do in paper.
And welcome to Weekly MTG. We have a huge show for you.
Who the fuck is that? Oh, that was, why the fuck didn't that, I just had that open for a while and then it just started talking. What the fuck? MTG Arena. Why did you just start playing? I wasn't even anywhere near any sort of play page. I was just on a page that had MTG Arena stuff. Oh god. I have no idea how these alchemy cards work, but adding in a power 9 cards is intense. The alchemy cards work because they do stuff that you can't do in the paper card game. Like they'll create cards out of thin air and put them in your deck. They'll give a card flying permanently, even if it goes to your hand or goes back to your deck, or you know, stuff like that. They'll just change the text on cards, like stuff that you wouldn't normally see on stuff in like stuff that's outside of the design space of the paper card game. Is basically stuff in alchemy. So this card, Oracle of the Alpha, conjures the power 9 and puts them in your deck. Power 9 is like 9 cards in MTG's history that all came out in the first set of MTG that are all just like absurdly high power level compared to everything else in the game. That there've never been cards made that are as strong since. So they're basically like the I guess the measuring stick upon which. So an effect that adds those broken ass cards to your deck is eye-opening, to say the least. I mean, that's why they did it, you know. Anything that uses the power 9 in that fashion, of course, is gonna be. I swear MTG Arena finds new ways to annoy you every time you stream it. I think that's actually true. That's kind of funny. I might be falling out of love with MTG finally after like 20 plus years. Oh geez. I don't know. I still love drafting though, that's the thing. But I'm doing but see, this is what I was doing is constructed. See, I don't normally play constructed. And I didn't realize that in historic that they just allow like the alchemy stuff, but I guess historic is not a real format. Like historic is an arena only format, so I guess it makes sense they're gonna use arena only cards. I thought it would just be like, it's the only eternal format, which it's the only format that doesn't rotate, so it's the only format that you don't have danger of your cards disappearing and not being legal in like so many years after you stop playing or whatever, you know. Standard sucks if you're like a player a seasonal player that only comes in every so often, because like you'll make a deck and then it'll be illegal to play in like a year or two. Standard requires you to keep up with the current meta in the season, you know. Kind of sucks, honestly. I don't know. I've been definitely being more of a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh in recent set rotation sucks. Did you hear Mushroom Man 2 won a Japanese tournament in paper Yu-Gi-Oh? Mushroom Man number 2. I don't know what that is. A player controlling this monster loses 300 life during each of his or her standby phases when this card is on the field. Control of this card is shifted to your opponent by paying 500 life points at your own end phase. How did it win? Like, what did it do? That's crazy. Set rotation does kind of suck, honestly. Like, I kind of was in support of it before, but nowadays, like, I realized that, like, I don't know. Like, I was fine with set rotation because it's like if I grind hard enough, I can eventually do it without worrying about the money as much, because I can just win enough that I can make back what I, you know, but like in, wait, the finals where it costs you a mirror and giving it to your opponent basically bricks them. Feel bad for bullying a raw player. Since they need an empty field to SS their cost heroes, can't link it off because their normal summon is a warrior. Because their normal summon is a warrior, and their link to they run require different types. Oh. So is Kashtira like only in the paper TCG or? I've never heard of that. OCG only? So that means it's been released in the OCG, but it hasn't reached. How far behind is the TCG? That's why I stick to EDH, uses almost all the cards in a time more willing to have a unique strategy. That's fair. I understand that. I honestly, like... I don't know. I've just been enjoying, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, a lot more. I'm trying to, like... I'm trying to decide if it's just me having played MTG for like 20 plus years and I'm sick of it and now Yu-Gi-Oh's the big shiny thing, but like I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh for like, it's been almost a year now and I still am like finding more stuff to get annoyed with MTG. Like you would have thought at some point I would have been like, I don't know, like it's making me really wonder. I mean, I don't think I'll ever like give up MTG completely, if only because, you know, I can always just slap like, you know, $8 to $10 on the table and play a draft and go in blind and beat people's asses and everyone be like, who's that? And you know, it's great. But like in terms of like satisfaction, I've definitely been feeling more satisfied on the Yu-Gi-Oh side of things lately. Like I have all the wild cards I could ever want to build any deck of my dreams, multiple of any deck of my dreams. I could build a deck of all URs if I wanted to, all bullshit URs, and I'd still have more URs left. Like, you know, basically, like, and I don't have any motivation to do that. You'd think someone who's been playing MTG for 20 years, suddenly just given access to every card ever, can make anything, would be like making like a ton of decks and like just be like, yeah, I can make all these decks. But no, it's not. Because like, I mean, for one, Arena doesn't have all the cards. Arena only has like more recent cards. So that's one thing Yu-Gi-Oh has. Yu-Gi-Oh took cards all the way from the beginning to present, and except for like, it's just behind the TCG, right? Or behind the OCG. But MTG like had a cutoff point. Like they started adding stuff to when they came out with Arena, they like started with the sets most recent that were out, and then they started going into the future, and then they started releasing older sets occasionally as like special, like, oh, here's a whatchamacallit, here's like a you know, I forget what they call them, but like, you know, a callback set to like Amonkhet or whatever, and they'll do like a special thing, Arena only, where they'll introduce cards, old cards that weren't in the game when Arena came out and stuff. But like Yu-Gi-Oh just has all the cards, and I think that's pretty cool. Even if there's like a lot of like jank and chaff cards, I appreciate it. Like I appreciate, like, even though I'm not really a casual player by any stretch of the imagination, although I can try and play casually sometimes, I appreciate the casual player. I value the casual player. I will not knock the casual player, and I will always respect the casual player, because like they contribute just as much as I do to the longevity of the game that I like, and you know, and they have as much right to engage with the game in the way they want to as I choose to, which is I choose to engage in it pretty hard, and you know, I go hard and I try to like compete and do tournaments and ladder and stuff like that, you know, and other people aren't about that. They just want to do casual queue or play with friends. I'm totally cool in that. Like, I'm all for that, you know. You'll never find me like bad talking casual players, but I do firmly like not like, you know, I admit that I'm not in that market really. I'm not like, you know, hey, Okairi Nasai, Kuketsuki-kun, welcome back. Hell, I run twin-headed Thunder Dragon, even though it's a super old non-effect fusion mode. Enables specific route to bring out Thunder Dragon Titan. I like that. I don't know. Like, honestly, I feel like I could totally like write papers and like write articles, and I don't know. Like, I could write about like, well, I could talk about like, you know, the differences between like Yu-Gi-Oh and MTG, and like my observations growing up being an MTG player, now going into Yu-Gi-Oh, and now I feel like I'm like switching allegiances like more fully, you know. Like each time I play Magic, I get more annoyed with it here and there, and then with Yu-Gi-Oh, like every time I compare it, I'm just like, oh my god, like Yu-Gi-Oh just wins like flat out. It's funny. And it's funny because it shouldn't win, because MTG is the more like PC TCG, in that it doesn't do as much broken stuff, and the power level's lower, and you know, like Yu-Gi-Oh is just like, oh, you want fucking card that searches for any card in your deck, and fucking just, you know, like you can throw it in your opponent's face, and like, I don't know, like they just have crazy ass effects. It's just like all the effect, like it's funny because, you know, the Power 9 that we were talking about, that I was like bitching about, that it was like busted in MTG. Those cards would be like, well, okay, they would be pretty good in Yu-Gi-Oh, but like they wouldn't be like one of the Power 9 is just pay 1 mana to draw 3 cards. So that's essentially like the Pot of Greed. But even Pot of Greed is like way better because it's 0 mana to draw 2 cards. Like you don't have to pay any mana, and you can put that in any deck you want. Like that's way better than Ancestral. I almost called it Ancestral Knowledge. No wait, Ancestral Knowledge is the Ancestral Recall is the Ancestral Knowledge is the other one they made. Also, no, you must go all out and trash talk people in the children's card game. Oh man, I have fun with trash talking people that can take it. Like, I'm totally fine with that. But like, oh, my chair just did something weird. Hold on. Like, I'm fine with banter and stuff if, like, I don't know, to a degree. I mean, I realize that I have my sensitive aspects, as some people may have seen here and there on this channel in the past, but like, you know, I feel like I can usually be joked around with to a degree. I mean, like, it depends on the kind of joking. I guess I do tend to like it verbally. I feel like it's a little bit harder for me to not get jokes, but like I definitely take jokes too literally in like typed mediums, unless like people are using like emotes or other stuff to make it more obvious. That's why I like line and emotes and stuff so much. Some of the jank cards can either come with unexpected features. Oh yeah, I think that same is in MTG, really. Like, honestly, I think MTG is like, it's not like a terrible game or anything. It's just, I feel like I'm just, you know, moving in a different direction in my life now. Like, I might be like, I don't know, like, let's take a quick glance at my channel and see what my channel stats say. It's kind of telling when you look at my playlists, and let's see. You look at my Master Duel, you look at my MTG Arena playlist, and there's 19 videos, including this one. And then you look at my Yu-Gi-Oh playlist, and there's 60 videos. Like, I have 60 Master Duel videos in here, and that includes like clips, yeah, but not shorts. It just includes like streams and clips. So most of these are streams, Let me see. Which ones aren't streams? 1, 2. Okay, so 2 of these aren't streams. So I've done 58 Yu-Gi-Oh streams at least that are in the playlist. I might have missed some. And I've definitely played Yu-Gi-Oh like a couple times just like out of the blue. So there's probably been Yu-Gi-Oh in more than just 60 streams, but my favorite thing about Yu-Gi-Oh is using cards no one has ever seen and beat meta strategies. That's fun. It just feels like it's hard, like when in online clients, I feel like it can be easier because you can just like, I don't know, it's more laid out. Like maybe in, I don't know, in physical card game or in physical real life, you don't have the UI like helping play the game for you, but like if you're good enough at the game, then it, like I feel like I'd have a kind of a hard time playing IRL Yu-Gi-Oh, just because I'd have a harder time playing IRL Yu-Gi-Oh than I would playing IRL like MTG, definitely, because it's harder for me to like follow all the card effects in Yu-Gi-Oh. And Demonic Tutor is essentially added to a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, which is cool, but definitely shows the difference in that alone. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh has a lot more like search effects, and it's basically like, the way I see it is it's kind of like, imagine WoW. Like, you know how WoW has talent trees? Like, you can be like a Ret Pally, a Prot Pally, or a Holy Pally, you know? It's kind of like that with TCGs, I feel. Like, I feel like MTG and Yu-Gi-Oh have just taken, like, in the TCG talent tree, are just in different talent trees. Like, MTG is in, like, we'll just say the MTG type, because these are like two big, these are the two main talent trees, two of the main ones, the MTG type and the Yu-Gi-Oh type. MTG type, you know, has the lower power level, has other aspects. Well, Yu-Gi-Oh has like, MTG has the lower power level, the game takes longer to play, like you play over like the game is supposed to play over a lot of turns, and like things are more deliberate, and you play like and combo is frowned upon. See, so but like in Yu-Gi-Oh, like combo is like the way of the world. Like it's the opposite. It's kind of like, see, it's kind of like, or no, you know what it is? It's kind of like Cult of the Lamb. You know how like you could choose, you have the different things, and you could choose like the doctrines. It'd be kind of like that. Like you can choose a doctrine, like shall we allow combo, or shall we not permit crazy combos? And MTG said we shall not permit crazy combos, and Yu-Gi-Oh was like, fuck yeah, combos. Like, and like different, and then like, you know, a doctrine came up. It's like thou shall only take a few turns to play the game at most, or else it's taking too long, or thou shall at least take a good number of turns to play, you know. And then Yu-Gi-Oh and MTG diverge there too. Like, you can count the major divergences of Yu-Gi-Oh and MTG as kind of like the differences in like the doctrine or talent trees of the respective TCGs, you know? It's like comparing SF2 to DBFZ. Yeah, basically. Like, they're both TCGs, but like they differ in like fundamental like aspects that changes the style and the feel of the play, you know? Any game where you have to make a rule to mulligan until you hit a certain card type, I feel fails at some fundamental level. That's an interesting idea. See, I would think that like most decks, like, you know, will have like, I mean, it's the difference between mulliganing until you hit certain lands, or like in Yu-Gi-Oh you'll definitely brick a lot, so like it's not like you don't mulligan in Yu-Gi-Oh, but Wait, what's TOD? I'm not familiar with that term. Or I might be, but I forgot. Meanwhile, Yu-Gi-Oh players stare at the Pokemon card game where a card can draw 6 and be mid. Are you serious? Are they still like that in the Yu-Gi-Oh or in the MTG card or in Pokemon? Like Pokemon's insane. Like, or it used to be insane. Like back in the days where you could just play as many trainers as you want. Like you could just be like Bill. Like the joke was just you just be like Bill, Professor Oak, Bill, and you'd be like draw two. Like Bill was Pokemon's Pot of Greed, and Professor Oak was Pokemon's discard your hand, draw 7 for free. And in the beginning of the Pokemon TCG, that shit was just unrestricted. So of course you ran 4 Bills and 2 to 4 Professor Oaks. You actually didn't even run the full. Some people ran full 4, but that actually ended up being like a little too cloggy. Cause you needed more gas than that, than just draw. Like that was 2 absurd amounts of draw effects. Like you had enough with like 2 Professor Oaks, 2 to 3, you know. Like the 4th one was kind of overkill, I remember. But yeah, like that was back in the day where you could just like play multiple in one turn, though. But I think even nowadays, I'd imagine that just because their cards are still good, but. And these DVFC specifically, in fact, you can touch a death in that game and with every character. Wait, are you serious? You can touch a death in every character? Wow. That's kind of insane. Like I thought Tekken was crazy because you could get 50% damage combos on some characters. Like. What is 0 to death? Wouldn't it be 100 to death? Like 0 is death already. What's 0 to death? Oh, 0 damage to death. Okay. Being able to kill, yeah. I'll have to like look at that. That's kind of funny. Every character can do it though. Like what's the conditions? Like do you have to like set it up correctly, or do you just like in tournaments is it just like the first person that hits the opponent wins? Generally, you have to set it up. I think the games here are very apples and oranges. Yeah, it is true. There are fundamental differences between the two that can definitely highlight issues each have, but Arena is definitely slacking behind. Yeah, it's less like apples and oranges, and more like Honeycrisp apples. And those shitty pre-evolution bananas. Guess which one is the pre-shitty evolution bananas? Pre-evolution banana. I'm just kidding. Now I'm being mean. But it's okay because I can be mean to a video game because a video game doesn't have feelings, and the people that made the game should have strong enough feelings to, you know, to not get their feelings hurt from being made fun of by an anime girl on the internet. Sparking combos, okay. What's sparking? I forget what that mechanic is in the game. This is incredibly funny how almost every time you play MTG on stream you end up cocking endless shit. Yeah, that's from having a love-hate relationship. Well, honestly, it was less of a love-hate relationship and more I just like liked it on and off. Love neutral experience. Like I never really like hated on it that much before. All my hating on it started really in like the VTube era. Because I'm EDH, I never have these issues because of paper games, so any benefit I would give to MTG would be paper and not arena. So I'm definitely down with smack talking arena. Yeah, like, I mean, more of my issues have been with arena than have been with MTG proper, to be fair. Like, I have issues with what? Arena's music, music design is crapola, like, and I don't know, like, the gameplay is just, man, like oh, and then also the fact that they have arena only cards is bullshit. Like I don't like that. I don't like that Historic is arena that has arena only cards in it. Like they should have an eternal format that doesn't have like weird online only stuff. Like I'm playing this because it's an online version of a paper card game, not because it's an online card game, honestly. Sparking increases damage and replenishes blue health in character if you have any. Use to continue combos if you use it at the right time. Oh, okay. MTG, the pre-evolution bananas of card games. Okay, it's like bursting. Hey, welcome, PacVim. You missed us talking endless shit about MTG. Did you know that there's a card? They made a card that can just fucking conjure the Power 9 and put it in your deck now. Like, it's such ass. I was bitching about it earlier. All those ideas of using obscure cards and strategy, a fun dynamic, and making deals with people have interesting win cons. All I experience in paper MTG. Yeah, like MTG has a lot of good going for it. Don't get me wrong, but like I feel like they're lacking in certain regards, and some of those are pretty critical in the. Like in the paper card game, it doesn't matter. There's no music, right? Like there's no music in like tournament. It's not like they're playing music over the speakers while you're playing at a card game tournament, right? I've never seen that. But like in Yu-Gi-Oh, like, or you know what I mean? Like in the online card game, like, you know, you have music. So like if your music is absolute shitballs, like you might as well be playing like a random ass client, and at that point I don't need, like, I don't know, like if you want people to get excited about the game, like I guess it's hard too, because also here's the problem. It's Magic, especially standard Magic, especially Magic nowadays, like modern Magic, doesn't have this sort of explosive play that is cinematic and dramatic from Yu-Gi-Oh standards. So the music of MTG Arena, like if you can't just put Yu-Gi-Oh's music in MTG Arena because it wouldn't work completely, because the MTG doesn't have the same like story beats. Like Yu-Gi-Oh has like the, you play a boss monster and then the music ramps up, and then, you know, and then the HP gets low and then the music, you know. But like I feel like in MTG, like there's not as many obvious cues as to like when shit picks up. I mean, yeah, you could, I guess, pick things up when someone plays like a rare, or when someone play, but not all decks play boss monsters. Not all decks play cards that, like, you know what I mean? Like it's not as, it doesn't have as much of a cohesion that Yu-Gi-Oh has, you see, like that could allow for the sort of cinematic, dramatic stuff that you, that like really gets my blood going when I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh, that I've never gotten. Like that's the thing that was probably like the one of the nails in the coffin for MTG, or at least like online MTG, and my enjoyment of it over Yu-Gi-Oh, was in some of like the earlier games of, in some of the first games I played of Yu-Gi-Oh, I felt more like emotion and like excitement than I have in like I can't remember how, like in some of my most like exciting games of like MTG, and like there was no reason for me to be feeling that way because I was like such a noob and like all this, but like just the combination of like the music and like all this, like they did such a good job that I was just impressed that like sound design's important, yo. I have like mad respect for like musicians and sound designers, like I wish I could do that. Like I say I wish I could do that, but at the same time it's like I feel like if I put my mind to it, I could probably get into music and sound stuff. I mean, I have already gotten to it to some degree because I used to run a soundboard, but like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like I don't know if the interest is in there enough. Like I'm an appreciator more than I am wanting to like do it, I guess. Let's see, let me catch up. Let's see. Can you imagine if Yu-Gi-Oh print a card that could just copy the effect of an older banned card under certain condition? Oh wait, triple tactics talents exist. Yeah, but the thing is that like Yu-Gi-Oh's power level is like so high. Like Pot of Greed, like put it this way, if you put Pot of Greed in Yu-Gi-Oh, it wouldn't change things that much. Like it is powerful, yeah, every deck would be using it, yeah, but like the fundamental aspect, like it would make decks more efficient, and it's like throwing oil in the machine, right? But like even if it's too much oil, right? But like in MTG, if you put Pot of Greed in, it would be fucking like, it would be like putting a bomb in the fucking thing, you know? It'd just be completely destabilizing compared to like putting Pot of Greed in in Yu-Gi-Oh, you know, because Yu-Gi-Oh has really strong effects like that already. Like Engage is better card than Pot of Greed is in fucking Sky Strikers. Like Engage draws a card and searches for one as opposed to drawing two cards is straight up better than Pot of Greed. Like MTG doesn't have that. Like if you just introduced a card that was like 0 to draw two cards, like straight up, like or something that could simulate that effect even in some circumstances, it'd probably be just way too overpowered. Like a card that you could splash in any deck that could possibly draw you two cards in a broken circumstance is like, yeah, it's just. Imagine translating a boss monster like Gristlebrand in Yu-Gi-Oh! Man, I don't even know how, like. Let me see. I sent you a video of a guy doing solar touch of death in DBFC as an example over as a year. Okay. Exact paper magic advantage over arena. Yeah, I like paper magic. I honestly don't like. Honestly, for me, I'm not really about constructed in arena. Like I've tried it and it just doesn't capture me. But I like drafting. Drafting is fun. I love drafting. I'll never not like drafting. I'll just get to the point where I'm like had my fill of drafting and I don't need to draft as much for a while. Like I'm in that state right now. Like I don't really have the urge to draft because it hasn't been that long since I drafted before. But if I go long enough without drafting, like a year or whatever, I'll definitely start getting the urges to draft again, like no matter what. And honestly, I like drafting in paper settings more. But like the thing is that just arena is just convenience. So like if I want to enjoy just the raw act of drafting, then arena is great for that because it's basically free for me because I just win enough that I can draft more off of what I won from the previous drafts, right? Pretty much always. Once in a while, like I'll put in like $10 like if I'm drafting like a ton every day, I'll maybe put in like $10 like once a week or something, you know. But that's like you know, in paper magic you pay like $10 for a single draft, but in arena I pay $10 and that can go rolling for like a long time. It's a lot harder to make your money back in paper magic than it is in like breaking even in arena, I feel. Pay 3,000 LP to draw 7 cards, not 1 per turn. See, the problem is you'd have to come up with some crazy way to emulate its cost. Like, the thing is, Yu-Gi-Oh has broken stuff, but it doesn't have stuff without a cost. Like, the thing is that like I feel like I don't know. I almost feel like MTG like kind of like muddies up the system and makes things slower by introducing the mana, while Yu-Gi-Oh is just like, fuck the mana. If we have special costs, we'll tell you, but otherwise just fucking play your cards. Just do it. Just fucking do it. Like, that's what Yu-Gi-Oh does, you know? Like like, I like that system more. Like, I like just most cards just being like, oh, I can play this card. Oh, I can play that card. Oh, this card I can't play because it's like, but there's only like 2 or 3 cards in your whole deck that like you may not be able to play on the first turn, right? Like, let's look at Evil Twin. Like what cards are not... Like, okay, I can't play the Parallel Exceeds. I can't play the Evil Twin without conditions. Like, those require costs. You can consider... You can't really consider this a cost because it's targeting something from graveyard, but you can consider the needing a card in the graveyard as a cost. This doesn't have a cost. This doesn't have a cost. So yeah, like the whole... Oh, and traps. I guess you can consider that as... You can consider traps as all having... Except for infinite impermanence. Like, you can consider all traps as essentially having the cost of, like, being delayed by, like, a turn, you know? That's, like, their implicit cost, you know? But otherwise, like... You know, you're not gonna be like, oh man, I can't play this trap, I'm mana screwed, you know? No, it's just like, oh, I can't activate this trap, I will set it and then I'll be able to activate it on the next turn. Like, it's like it's so much more satisfying. Like I don't feel as bad when I get fucked over in Yu-Gi-Oh, because at least it's not with mana burn and mana screw. I'm sick of getting fucked over in Mana Burn and Mana Screw. Like, at least when I brick in Yu-Gi-Oh, I can usually do something. Or like, you know what I mean? Like in Magic, you can't do shit. Like, you just keep drawing lands and you're just like, wow, I literally drew cards that do nothing. Like how many cards in this deck do literally nothing? Like, in MTG, at certain points of the game, like a good chunk of your deck will suddenly just do nothing in most contexts, you know? Yu-Gi-Oh's resource system is managing your once per turns correctly. Yeah, like, I like the way that Yu-Gi-Oh uses costs and resources more than the mana system, because the costs are like upfront. They're by the card, but overall it's not dictated. Everything's not dictated by a cost. It's kind of like the capitalist, like MTG, like the capitalist, like everything has a cost, while Yu-Gi-Oh is like, we'll tell you if there's a special cost, but otherwise just go ahead. Like, you know, I feel like it's more permissive than that. Like, MTG like will very rarely, if ever, give you the ability to just do things. Like, you have to do something first. Like they'll never just patch you on the Mac. You gotta do something for them. I'll never understand how to play MTG. Get him. Oh man, I'm just gonna wait for some like anti-MTG pundit to like look at my fucking to like catch my streams and then be like, oh my god, I need to clip her, and then like just like post my shit, and then suddenly like MTG Arena stock has gone down 30% ever since this rat VTuber started talking shit about. You say it as though said individual is a politician. Well, I was just imagining, like, on the level of politician, like the MTG camp versus the Yu-Gi-Oh camp. I mean, I'm sure there's at least some people who take it like that, that seriously. I kind of feel bad because we haven't been playing much. We've been talking, but we did do some duel playing, so I did fulfill the goal of the stream. Let's see. 224. How much did I want to get? Did I want to get to 250 or 300? $250. Okay. So I don't think I have to get. I can just get up to 250. I could go to 9. I could go all the way up to 90, but it's Oracle of the Alpha. That's the name of the card that conjures the power 9 and puts it in your deck. You should have heard my rant when it fucking appeared. I was so mad. Oh my god. I feel like, you know, one of these days, like, I should take just like a long break just to like have an actual long break, like just force myself to take a whole week off and then use that week to just immerse myself into my past content so I can look for ways to like improve myself and also clip, you know, like if I just go on like a me watching marathon right during the week that I'm off streaming, and I just clip like all the stuff that I see that's funny, and then I just have all of his content. So I might actually do that. I don't know. Hey, welcome LW, nice to have you. We're not actually actively playing Yu-Gi-Oh right now, but we can queue up. I do have a little bit of Granblue still to work on. Your slightly tilted moments are surprisingly entertaining. Yeah, I don't get tilted often, but when I do, it's usually just because I want to rant about it, and I'm usually not like ever like actually mad. It's just I'm just kind of like a little salty, and I just enjoy like laying into it a little bit, you know. So I never usually am like actually like upset, you know. I've never come off of like a MTG stream like, I can't believe I streamed that game. I'm so mad at the fucking bullshit game. I'm never streaming that game again. You know, I'm never like mad like that. Like, you know, that's not the kind of the mad I get. It's kind of like the sort of like, you know, mad of like someone that you're good friends with like did something fucked up, and you're just like talking shit, but like, you know, they're a good friend of yours, so it's like, you know, you're talking shit to them, so it's okay. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain it. Where you have certain friends where it's okay, or you can be a little bit harsher to sometimes, because like you're on the you're on the same page, at least in that regard. I don't know, I feel like I've been kind of moving away from that a little bit, like being like excessively harsh with people, like with people that I know, like just jokingly even, but like I still do it to some degree, and like I think it most comes out like when I get like jokingly salty, or my you know, when I rant about stuff. Also, it kind of reminds me of when I was in undergrad, because I had a lot of friends who would love to rant about stuff that they didn't like, and it was so funny to hear them rant. And I still have a couple friends that are like that. Like, and it's so funny to hear them rant about stuff, and I think I've taken a little bit from that, like just sort of the way they tend to rant about things when they're like offended, you know, but like it's not like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like that's probably what you're seeing when you say like you think it's surprisingly entertaining, because I feel like I've taken a page from like the people I used to know who would like lambast things, and like oh man, I remember my one friend would talk shit about Batman like all the time, like, and like you know, like everyone like have their thing, and it's great because like, you know, no one's really like actually to the point where they're gonna be mad like if someone's like arguing with them, because it's all in good fun, you know. So it can be very light and just kind of, you know, I don't know. But the thing is that I think what's important though is that there are actually real feelings behind it. Like I'm not joking. It's not like I'm like making up these sorts of gripes I have. I do feel this way. It's just I'm not like so beholden to these feelings that I'm like, you know, I'm not like holding a grudge, I guess, so to speak. What were they thinking with that Oracle card? Oh, I know what they were thinking. They were thinking that it would impress people, but man, fuck that card. Oh wait, you did make Branded Despia for Fusion, you just haven't really played it. Yeah, I did make Branded Despia. I haven't finished it, technically. I was gonna finish it with some UR dust, but I ended up using that UR dust to make Gunkan. I made the Rescue Rabbits. Gunkan's a cool deck. Actually, we can play Gunkan. Let's play Gunkan. Here, let's try another one. Strongest feelings come from something you enjoy, especially if you're critiquing it. Yeah, that's the thing. Like all the stories I remember and all the people that like, you know, would like make fun of and talk shit about things. They're all from people that like have deep respect and like love for the game, and that's why they can talk shit about it, because they know, you know, if they were just talking out of their ass and if there's just like some random person, it wouldn't be funny and it wouldn't be I'll keep this. It's a one-lander, so hopefully I draw. What the fuck is okay? Let's. Okay. Soul Scar Mage. Oh, we gotta do this over here. Favorite enemy fights up to one target creature. Okay, that's pretty good. Target creature, okay. Okay, hey, we're getting mana screwed in MTG. Thanks, MTG. Fuck you. Okay, let's draw a card. Alright, let's unexpected die. Shit, what do I do here? All we have are X-Scene. Oh wait, we can... Damn it. Okay, so maybe it wasn't a good idea to use unexpected die there, but... Oh, well, I guess I can just attack. Okay. Oh, oh, this is battle. Hey, look, we're still getting mana screwed in, let's see. Let's set. Are you playing MTG and Yu-Gi-Oh at the same time? Yep, I am laddering in both games at the same time. I'm doing kind of shittily in MTG though, cause well, I was doing good before, but this game is going bad. Zexel Field. Okay. Yeah, I got MTG on my left monitor, I got Yu-Gi-Oh on my center, and then stream and other stuff on the right. What does this do? Death. Oh, it has Death Touch. And then you got that. I think we're gonna lose the MTG game because we got mana screwed. Like we didn't draw a land for like fucking 3 turns. Chalk one up to MTG again. With their wonderful mana screw. Everyone loves it. Man, jeez. I still don't have, wait. Oh, hey, I think I can do something. Let's see. I'll attack that. No. So I'm going to. Oh no! I shouldn't have. Oh wait, hi! You can't imperm it. I was gonna say I shouldn't put it in that column, but they can't imperm in response. There's nothing to imperm. I don't even see what the fuck happened. Let's see. Oh, damn it. I'm sorry. I feel bad that I was kind of waiting on them. It's, but I think I should have summoned Ikura in that case. It didn't. It wouldn't get the double attack thing. Let's just attack here. You know, MTG is great for kids because you can teach them early on that life isn't fair. And you can teach them early on that MTG's music sucks. So they stick to Yu-Gi-Oh! Whatever source the Peppsen Obliterator. Oh fuck. Prayer's gonna concede. That was a shitty game. I mean, can't do much when you get mana screwed, but like, we knew this. I think MTG Musics is fine. MTG Musics is suck, man. We put on the music and compared the two, and it's so bad. It's so bad. Like MTG Music is like it's not like terrible. It's not like, you know, Vuvuzela is just constantly blaring in your ear or anything. It's just a very different, like, it doesn't get your blood pumping. It puts you to sleep, if anything. it lulls you into a sense of comfort and relaxing wind chimes. Yeah, we started playing and like the whole like first like minute of the thing was just like wind chimes and very ambient, like is bullshit. Like that is, I mean, I guess it makes more sense for MTG because it's a slower card game, but still, like, oh my god, it. Oh yeah, so I'm probably not gonna be going on for like super long this stream. I mean, I realize it's already been like 2.5 hours, but tomorrow I am going to pick up my new kitten that we're adopting. So I need to wake up like kind of early, not like super early, but like honestly about the same time as usual because it's typically around lunchtime. But I need to make sure to be up a little bit earlier and then get ready to go and everything. But I bet MTG Arena doesn't even have boss monster summon cut-in animations. Oh man, it doesn't have cut-in, you know, it has some stuff, but its effects are really fucking stupid. Oh my god. I remember there was one, like, I wonder if I can see like a, hold on. Let's see. I mean, it has, let me see if I can get what would be the best way to show YouTube on my screen? 1 second. One second. Okay, here we go. Whoops, let me put that away for a second. I didn't mean to show those. Let's see. Oh, let's forget about that. We'll just continue playing a little bit more, I think. I guess I didn't have anything that was, How crazy can I go with fan art of your avatar? I'll admit, I believe in artist freedom, so, and I am a public figure, so, I mean, knock yourself out. I've whatchamacallit, I've posted about it on Twitter, about my feelings towards that, but I do have an NSFW tag, though, so if it is NSFW, tag it as such. I would probably request that you keep, like, I don't know. I don't want to necessarily police things either, but at the same time, I will say that I'm not really a fan of like R18G or like certain things, you know. But that's not necessarily like a restriction, like don't do that. It's just that, like, you know, I might not be able to enjoy or like look very well or long at a fan work if it's like, you know, depending on the content, but I still appreciate it to a degree, you know. How people want to draw art and do stuff, that's up to them, you know. I have my own like interesting tastes, you know, so, you know, I like and I like art, all kinds of art, so. If you want to win a heart drawer with Suwako from Toll. I mean, I'm not saying that wouldn't win my heart, but basically respect boundaries. Not, I mean, like, there's, I don't know, like, I'm careful about that, saying like respect boundaries, because I don't want people to think that I think something is disrespectful when it's not. I don't want it to be about like respect. I want you to do stuff regardless of whether or not you think I'll respect you for doing the art. Honestly, because it's art. You should be free to do your art, you know. And I mean, I'm like a public figure and everything, so like, I don't know. You know, I don't have like, I guess I don't have like a specific, like, I do have like I've posted about like my policy, but yeah, like it is sort of respect boundaries, but like, you know, I don't like that stuff, but like you can still do it. Like, even if I don't like something, like you can, like, I'm not a fan, like it's not my kink or whatever, like that doesn't mean you can't do it. Like, you know, everyone has their own things, so, you know, and I believe in artists being able to, like, you know, express themselves and do all kinds of fun stuff with anime characters, and I am an anime character, so much like in fighting games, she prefers it when people don't hold back. Damn. Well, I mean, I guess that's one way to put it, but it is sort of true. I don't like. I do prefer, like, when, you know, people be more unrestricted, you know, than less. In general, right? I don't like it when people are like, oh, I don't like this art, or I don't like this fetish, so don't ever draw me doing this or that. Like, I feel like that's just not something you should be doing as someone who is like, I don't know, with I don't know, it's just, personally, that's just how I feel, but I'm not gonna soapbox or try to, that's just personally how I feel about it. No. So yeah, feel free, do whatever you art, whatever art you want, and just put it in the proper tags. I'd say if it's like R18G or filth, like maybe not put it in the NSFW tag and just leave it untagged. But I'm trying to think of how you would, because like I might still want to at least be aware of it, because even if I don't want to like look at it or like save it necessarily, I might still want to at least like look at it and know it exists. So I don't know the best way, but at the same time, like, I don't know if it's not, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. It's not a problem right now, but you know, if someone crops up that likes really interesting art and it starts causing a ruckus, then we'll figure out we'll address that. But for now, it hasn't been a problem. People can just feel free. We'll put in the back of the loot ideas for a rat. Yeah, like honestly, like I have some ideas for skebs that I want to get done, and some are like more and less lewd. But I'm also like kind of like debating on like what level of like at what point do I want to cross in terms of like lewd stuff that I personally like skeb commission, you know? I mean, there's definitely already been like super lewd stuff, like completely R18 stuff of me done. A couple of anonymous, at least a couple of anonymous commissions along with some other stuff, but think of you drawing, not wearing a shirt, dabbing? Dabbing? Oh, you mean like dabbing, like the dance dabbing. I was gonna say, cause that almost hit close to home, but that's funny. The pose, right. Of course, that's what people talk about when they say dabbing normally. See, my mind is in that gutter, so I always think of the other sort of dabbing, but I remember that one YouTuber is like just people that were like, or they asked like, I forget, I think there were a couple like they were interviewing a couple like basketball players, and they were like, do you dab? And the two of them were like, that's a surprising question to be asking, and they obviously thought they were talking about the weed dab, so they were reacting as if they were just suddenly asked like, oh, do you dab like weed? And so they were just like, that's a surprising question to be asking in the middle of like a interview, in the like an official interview, and then they were like, no, the dance, and it was like, oh, like that's what you meant. Yeah, there was it was really funny. There's a clip. I'm sure you can find it if you search for like dab interview misunderstanding or something. I didn't realize that was what it meant. Yeah, dabbing is a way of using weed concentrates. I won't go into the details, but it's just a method of vaporization, essentially. Also, dabbing is a dance, and I found out that involves like putting your arms like I could probably do like a dab if I like ask mama to like make me like, or I could probably make like arms myself if I made like dab arms, and then I could just be like the more expensive sign is all I will say. Oh yeah, that's definitely the more expensive kind, but you do one of the Kamen Rider Henshin poses and then put your face down. That's always what it registered to me as. That's what the dab looks like. It does kind of have like that tokusatsu vibe though to it, doesn't it? Wonder if I should try one more. Let's try one last game, and then I think I might call it cause yeah, I wanna kind of relax and you gonna find a reference sheet? I should have a, if you search for if you look up my art tag Yomikumi art, there should be a reference sheet at some point in there. This looks like a good hand. Good hand on both sides. Okay. Wait, what does this thing do? Oh. Yeah, they suddenly have a lot of shit out. I don't know where elves. Okay, let's see. Optional effect activate, attack. Wow, we got a lot of droplets. Let's... Okay. Oh, I should have set, both, I guess. I guess I can activate both. That was dumb for me not to set both. Okay. Hey, Starlight Junction. Oh, I should have activated, let's see. Maybe I should have put 2 Ikura in one, so they think that I want the Ikura. Hey, they gave me the one I wanted. What does this do again? If a face-up goon comes, such a center. Okay. All right. I wish I would have set both of these daily specials, but. Alright, we're just playing Yu-Gi-Oh now. We got the Ikura class. Awesome. What does this do? Oh no. I can special summon. I guess we can just wait. Okay, wait, let's... Okay. Okay, we should queue up another game on MTG. Oh wait, oh wait, attack position Zeus. Shit, do I have enough materials? Okay, I do. Keep 7 here. Hey, we won. There's the battlefield tapped. Hey, hey, we made it to silver. If you have a Suge ship in the hand and graveyard, you can special summon both and XYZ summon with them. Special summon both and exit summon with what? Oh, okay. Well, that's annoying. I like the sounds the trap or the ghost trick is making. Hey, did you see the new win animation they gave for getting Ghost Trick Angel of Mischief's win condition? Wait, Ghost Trick Angel of Mischief has a... How is Ghost Trick anyway? I kind of want to play it. Like, even if it's not that strong, I mean, it doesn't have to be the strongest. Damn, they blew up my cards. Okay. Ghost Trick is unfortunately quite bad. They're very slow and not really that great. Very casual deck. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm actually like looking for like more casual decks, cause I mean, I'm looking for like more casual stuff because like I actually am having the problem of like, you know, playing against people that like are not so oh, I should have, damn it, I should have cast. Hey, let's play with fire here. Just browsed through the art tag and couldn't find a reference sheet. Really? Huh. Hold on. I think if you go to my profile and how do I search? Okay, so maybe if I go incognito. No, how do I fucking search my... How do I search specific people? I thought I could do that easily. Where's the... Oh yeah, I'm playing a game. Fucking, I don't care. Let's go see. Oh my god. Let's see. Fucking Twitter, man. How do I access advanced search on Twitter? There's no... Here is my reference sheet. As petty as it is, I'm almost glad Elon is crashing it with his dumb decisions. I haven't really been paying much attention. I don't know what all's been happening. I just know that apparently it's been going to shit, but... It is easier to do on mobile. I've done it on mobile a lot easier. It's just on YouTube or on here I had to like Google advanced search and then click that. Fucking... There's no button that just goes there. There's no... You can't even like go into the... It's... You click search Twitter and you just... There's recent, clear all. There's no... To be fair, Twitter was already doing its best to be a hell site even before. That is true. Oh, that's cute. Also cute. Also cute. I don't know. I mainly use Twitter for following VTubers and artists, so I don't really see a lot of the stuff that people complain about. I try to curate it pretty well, but I also don't use Twitter very regularly. Like, I'm trying to think. I've probably hopped on maybe like for a total of like maybe 5 minutes today, you know, at most. Like, Let's see. You know, for a rat, it's ironic you like to wear a cat hat. Also, I realize are the white and black beads on your head supposed to be gold pieces? Yes, they are gold stones. And yeah, it is iron. There is irony there. I am a cat, but I have a snake. Or I am a rat, but I have a snake partner, and I have 3, soon to be 4 cats as pets. So I am a prey animal with predator animals. It's honestly pretty awful for following artists too. No convenient way to filter out only their art and not their dumb food photos I don't care about. I guess so. I like that it's like, I don't know. I mean I like when Ramu Mama posts like stuff, and she posts like variety of stuff besides just her art, like stuff about like her personal life or just like stuff that she got recently, or gunpla, or stuff about her nails, you know. Yeah, I only like scroll through my feed once in a while when I'm like bored or like looking for a little time to kill for a little bit, which isn't often because I'm usually like either lost in thought or jumping between multiple things, so. Anyway, I think this is wait, let me see. How close did I get in Granblue? To 250. Actually, I should see what the brackets are. That's more important than the... Wait. I wonder what let's see. Let me check some pins real quick. I want to see what the estimates look like for this Guild War on the... Top 180k is estimated to be only 206, huh? That's pretty good. It's gone down. It was at 277, then 291, then 228, then 206. So I've already made top 180k probably, but I just need to do like 14 more. So I need to do this like 3 or 4 more times and then I should be good probably. I asked her how familiar she was with Gundam, but she never responded to me. Sad. Aw. I'm sorry. Well, you know, everybody is pretty busy, and then it's easy to miss stuff, and also depending on what language it is. Also, sometimes it's a matter of, like, how do I answer such a broad question? I'd imagine that can be, like, you know what I mean? Or just, like, you know, some people might not be prone to answering questions that, like, would require a lot of explanation, you know? Or you can't just be like, besides just being like, oh, I know it a lot, you know? Well, NM200 slapping everyone's census really lowered estimates across the board. Oh, really? Did NM200 really kick people's ass? Is that why? But you have a true full auto setup, huh? Yeah, my grid is not good enough. Like, my grid is barely good enough to clear NM150. It doesn't even consistently clear 150. So 200 is just way out there for me. That was a reply to one of her posts. Yeah, I would say that. Like, it can be hard to, like, respond sometimes when, like, people ask you really broad questions, and, like, if you're gonna properly answer, you kind of need to sit down and go at length, but like it's kind of pointless to just have a short answer too, so you just end up not answering. Like, I don't know, I always think of like all the different possible situations someone could possibly be answering or not answering, and I don't know. Cause I get not answered too a fair bit of times, so. Well, in any case, I feel like I'm like actually starting to lose my voice a little bit, possibly. So I think I'm gonna end the stream now before it gets too late and just rest for the rest of the day. I did stream earlier today, so it's been a long day. And then yeah, I'm off tomorrow. There's a small chance of a shortish stream tomorrow night where I excitedly talk about the new cat. But I might just be tired and wanting to take it easy, so I'll keep you posted on that. Otherwise, the next stream for sure would probably be like Sunday night. So yeah, Sunday night, small chance of Saturday night. Until then, thank you all once again. It was fun. Hope you guys enjoyed my my ranting about MTG Arena and talking about how awesome Yu-Gi-Oh is. So yeah, have a good rest of the night, everybody. Oyasumi nasai. Oyakumi nasai. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.